Hey guys, I want to make a video about some stuff that I've been working on that I think um, will really help out some people. Um, I've been working on prototypes for a new chest binder and a new STP device. And the chest binder is a design where I'm hoping will be a like 90% open chest design, and it won't have the fat pockets that come up and out or roll up um, or pinch your skin right here. It'll actually not crush your ribs. This is the biggest design improvement that I'm working on. As of right now, I have maybe half of the materials I need to build the prototype. The other thing I'm working on is an STP device, which is actually almost done. I almost have the prototype finished. It's a jockstrap style harness. So you can actually wear it all day and it not interfere with any other bodily functions. And it's adjustable. That's what I was looking for. You can actually adjust it to fit your own body down there, and it fits everything. It covers the whole area, so there won't be any backflow or leaking or having to be incredibly careful when you have to go to the bathroom. It should be just a stand and go kind of a thing, and comfortable enough to wear in your pants all day. So Packer and STP, I'm working on it. And the type of hose that I'm using is rigid enough to where if I had enough materials, I could actually build a full system as STP, Packer, and could be used for sex. Now, my original plan was to make it usable to where you could put it inside of a Mr. Limpy, and if you got one of the bigger ones, it actually might be doable. I would say the 5 inches or bigger. The 3.5 inch one doesn't really work, and that's the only ones I have to experiment with. But this type of hose, if you put it in a Mr. Limpy that's big enough for sex, you might actually be able to use it for sex. Now, I'm not saying it'd be the greatest. It'd still be kind of shitty. But if I had the materials, I would only need a couple orders to get enough materials to build the prototype for the full system. And it would look a lot better than a Mr. Limpy. And it would be bigger than a Mr. Limpy and thicker. Because I don't think anyone makes them thick enough. I mean, that's just... I thought it was kind of a cop-out for a Mr. Limpy to go from this long to like this long, and it stayed the same like girth around. I mean, who wants something that's only that big around, that long? And they cut off half the balls on Mr. Limpy. If I had enough material, I would definitely do full balls, and I would do a choice between circumcised and not circumcised, because I could actually do the modeling for that, to where you could pull back the skin and everything. I'm also looking into how to paint them, but I'm still figuring certain things out on the painting, so I'm not going to offer that for a while. As of right now, I think I have enough material to build one more, and if I could get that one sold, I could probably make up to 5 more, because I have the materials for quite a few devices. I just need more latex, because I only have one thing of latex, and it's like this big, and it's several years old. So I need new tubs of latex. Oh, and right now I can only use latex because that's the cheapest thing and it's the easiest thing to mold. If you want something that's all silicone, that's a lot more expensive. So it would end up costing, if you want an all silicone model, it would be more expensive, and I haven't made an all silicone prototype yet, so I wouldn't be able to even start offering silicone until I've made enough money to buy the materials to make a silicone one, because that would take more than all of the silicone that I have right now. But after I make a few orders, I'd be able to produce quite a few of them, I think. But I have no idea of what to price them at. And I'm not entirely sure what the cost is yet, because I'm still making them. For the binder, I did have a little, I don't know, focus group is, I guess, what you would call it. Kind of an impromptu one, where I just, I posted the pictures of the prototype design. I haven't made the prototype, but I did a design. And when I explained how it worked, people said that they'd pay $100 for it. So I think that's the price I'm going to aim for the binder, because it'd be very labor intensive, because I have to sew all that shit, and I don't know how to use my sewing machine yet. I have to figure that out, or else I have to hand sew it, and I don't think I could hand sew all that very well. Well, I mean, I can hand sew, it's just very, very time consuming. But the STP prototype, I have no idea what to price it at. If you're watching this video, leave a comment and tell me what you would pay for an STP that you could wear all day and just go to the bathroom like normal, not have to adjust anything. Like, it's already in place. You can just pull down your pants and whip it out and go. And the possibility of having sex with it. Like, you know, the perfect one. Now, I will definitely admit early models will not look pretty. I can almost guarantee that. But I will definitely have no problem offering just the device by itself. And once I have plenty of material, like after I get my first few orders out of the way, and I have enough money to buy enough material to make lots of them, I will definitely be playing around with actually like making something that looks real. Because if this motherfucking thing works, I want one for myself, and then I can make molds, and I can make different styles. I mean, I am an artist. I can fucking mold damn near anything. I mean, I'm good with clay and shit, and I've been working with latex for years, so it really wouldn't be all that hard for me. And I could make custom shit and offer circumcised or not circumcised, which is something nobody does for less than like fucking $500. Most of them will charge to make it circumcised. Like, I'm not even going to charge $500 for the whole motherfucking thing, even if it is custom. I would never charge somebody $500 for that. And if I'm going to charge you over $500 for something, it's going to be a website, not a dick. So just bear with me through the first few orders, and I definitely want feedback and like how sturdy shit is and what I could do to improve it, or if there's anything I can do to improve it. And my goal with it is to be able, it is for everybody to just use it naturally. Now, and then after I have enough materials, I can definitely use extra to make sure everything is like perfect and safe. So if you're one of the few amazing people that would like to talk to me about ordering something and are willing to get some of the cheaper first designs, I think what I would definitely do is, if anyone would be willing to help me out and take a chance on me and help me through the first orders and with feedback and testing and all that shit, once it's perfected and I have the money for the materials, I'll make you a perfect one for free. And you can customize it. You circumcised or uncircumcised, and you can choose like length, width, girth. Hell, you can even tell me how big you want whatever part. Right? If everybody, I think every trans guy has got like their own mental image of what they think their dick should look like, or their perfect, in their head. And mine definitely isn't going to look the same as everybody else's, because I've actually done dick shopping for other trans guys before, and it was interesting to see what other people preferred, because it was not stuff that I would even think about. But I would definitely make that offer for anyone who's willing to help me out with my first few orders and get me to a level to where I can actually make the perfect product. Because I would absolutely love to be the person to make this product. Because I've been thinking for years on how to fucking make this thing, and this just fucking popped into my head over the last few days. And I really love the design. Now, there's a couple... I did do some research. I did do extra research. There is like one new type of STP that is basically bottom dollar, simplest design, that with at a price that I could never compete at because it's factory made and everything. That's kind of like mine. but you couldn't never have sex with it. And it doesn't have balls, and it's not a packer. It is purely an STP, like, that you could fucking roll up and put in your pocket. But it's got the same kind of cup design, and it's got a little, like, fucking this big, most simplistic dick ever. Some of them don't even have the dick, it's just little fucking tube like that. For like, if you the double priced one makes it like a tiny little penis shaped head, and that's about it. But it was actually a very ingenious design, and I was kind of bummed about the ability to sell the device by itself with that already available. So that's why I'm more excited, or more trying to push making the full system, so that I'd actually have some that would compete with what's already out there, so people would actually buy what I'm trying to make. I'm going to show you the prototype so far. It's still got some latex drying in the seams. Let's see, this is what I got. I got this latex cup. It's flexible. And it's a pretty big inside. Oops. Touched some latex. So it's a latex funnel, and it's in the correct shape. And what I did is I got wire in here, a nice strong wire, so there's no backflow, and you can adjust it so it'll actually fit you. I'll just have it like pre-bent in this general shape, and then you can adjust it when you get it. And this shit, if you have to take the funnel off to adjust it, it just rolls right back on. And then I got the makeshift jockstrap. Hopefully, once I get the money, I will replace this with a real jockstrap and not pieces of cloth tied together. So, jockstrap, so it holds it right in place. And then it's got this this hose. And it's a really firm hose. So there won't be any kinks, there won't be backflow, and it's firm enough. You get this motherfucker around a limpy, you can actually make penetration. The only reason why I say that a limpy would not be the greatest, and why me getting enough materials to make this full thing would be better, is because when you try to do penetration with one of these, a limpy's just too soft. This little bit pokes out the end of the head. It's very hard to keep it inside when it's penetrating. But you can achieve some penetration with a limpy on one of these. I'm thinking to give about 10 inches of hose so everybody can cut to their own length, however they need it. And they'll also give plenty of room for whatever size anybody wants. But you can see how I was aiming to put it on the limpy. You just put it through like that, have that. Obviously, you would cut it where you need it, and then we just have this. We can aim it. When this dries, I will. When this is finished and like 100% usable, I'll have a better demo video. But I think this thing's gonna work because I've been trying it so far, and water always goes down. No backflow problem unless you fill up the whole motherfucking thing. But that's also with this very long hose on it, and hardly no backflow problem. So with a shorter hose, there'll definitely be no problem. So, and there's nothing poking you. There's nothing hard. So I really like that part. Now the only thing I'm worried about is how the hose is going to feel. But I think if I build the whole system, you wouldn't feel the hose. So, if anyone's interested so far in possibly helping me with the first couple orders, I would be infinitely grateful, and I will definitely keep my word. You'll get a perfect product for free once I have the material and the orders. And if I've learned how to do the coloring by then, I'll definitely do coloring. So that's what I've been working on, and I would be eternally grateful if anyone's interested in buying some of the shit that I'm making, because if I get the materials for this stuff, I know it could be great. And there's just so many ideas I got going on of how to make this better. I just wish that I had more latex so that I could go ahead and make one and show you guys. But I would need to fill at least 1 or 2 orders before I would have enough latex to make a full one. So definitely message me if you're interested. Alright, Wolfgang out.